Parents, here's how to turn this year's tax refund into $1 million. You want to know how most families spend their tax return each year? Well, 34% pay off debt on money they've already spent, 22% spend it on everyday expenses to make ends meet, 11% spend it on some big ticket luxury item, vacation, car, or bathroom remodel, 7% spend it on personal indulgences like designer clothes or fancy restaurants, which leaves the final 26% who invest it in some way. Now, if you just go out and spend it all, you have 0% chance of turning it into more money. So the obvious first step is to leave the 84% of consumers and join the 26% of investors. The problem there, especially for parents with families that they need to pay for and support, the average return on investment is 9.86% a year over a 20-year period. So that's only about $37,000 in 20 years if you put $5,000 into play this year. And we're not even factoring taxes and inflation because then, honestly, at that rate, you might as well just go spend the darn thing now. Or you can do what smart investors do and go find some leverage. Using your refund or savings to fund a down payment on investment real estate is most certainly a popular and valid choice. A 9.4% average ROI is in play, but is based on the total acquisition price versus just your down payment. Meaning that if you found a $100,000 property and found a way to fund it with that same 5K refund over the course of 20 years, you would profit close to $600,000 depending on rent prices, vacancy rate, selling price, tax liability, and whatnot. That's still pretty darn good, but it's not $1 million and probably not as fast as you'd like. Which brings us to the final three ultimate pieces of investment leverage. First, invest in starting a business. While traditional investments in real estate offer less than that 10% return, the average ROI when investing in business is 157% more without even calculating the 3 to 20 times multiple possible when selling that business 5 to 10 years after it starts. Plus, the tax benefits are insane. This in itself could very well give you that $1 million quickly if you play it smart, which is why you also have to, two, invest in yourself. We've all heard this, but that's how you gain the control no other investment can offer. You can make informed decisions, better choices, and completely reduce the risk of making costly mistakes. Most parents understand this, if not for their own sake, for the sake of their family's future. Which then brings us to the third and final ultimate piece of investment leverage. Number three, invest in your kid. Whether it's academic test prep, advanced athletic training, or especially building their entrepreneurial skills, nothing, and I mean nothing, can beat the ROI of betting on your kid. They have the energy, they have the interest, and they certainly have the time to fully focus on something that they love doing that will make them a millionaire faster than you could possibly imagine. And listen, I get that it's your investment, yet your child's $1 million plus return. But countless studies have shown that the earlier a kid starts on a meaningful, enjoyable success path, that's directly and unquestionably linked to the top 1% of financial success and personal satisfaction. And that's the biggest bang for your buck you're ever going to get, both on a direct cash on cash basis and as your real duty as a good parent.